I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ back for Kung Fu Night, and it is time for The Office Run Season 8, Episode 3. It is called Lotto. Last time we had the incentive episode. Very, very good. Solid start to Season 8. I'm enjoying Robert California as well as our boy Andy being the manager of Dunder Mifflin Scranton. He has a tattoo on his ass, and everyone seems to be exuding camaraderie right now, so it's great. For starters, if you enjoy the content, remember to hit that like button if you want to help the channel grow. It helps out with the algorithm, and remember to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're interested in any of the Patreon tiers, links in the description. It has full and uncut reactions. I think by the time that you're watching this on YouTube, you will be able to watch the rest of the reactions for the whole series. So we should be done. Maybe we have something else in rotation. I don't know, maybe. But Lotto, predictions for this episode. No one's actually gonna win the lottery, I would say. I think it's gonna be like a close kind of a thing. Maybe everybody enters and then they all lose. Because somebody won the lottery, they're not gonna be in this show anymore. I guarantee that. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste too much time, guys. I'm gonna get right into it.
Believe this?
There's a dog in the car.
Snowboarder, it figures.
Do snowboarders hate animals?
I bet this guy didn't leave his weed in the car.
Oscar, it's not that hot out.
A car parked in the sun is like a toast oven.
It's not in direct sunlight.
So what, Andy? You want to just let him die, you scumbag?
Here, I'm gonna get in my car. When I start dying, I will honk the horn 3 times.
Come here, doggy. Here, doggy. Come on.
Losing cloud cover.
Oh, don't try to get in on it now, Michael Vick.
Hey.
Whoa!
He's been gone long enough. He's lost his right to live.
Holy shit!
And one for good measure.
Who's gonna take the dog?
Why would we take the dog?
What if he jumps out the window and runs away?
What you think would happen, bro?
Oh.
Take him home.
There we go.
It's still gonna be hot. You can breathe without those holes. Kevin's dying.
The warehouse crew won the lottery. $950,000.
Holy shit!
It's all on my shoulders.
Justine.
There's about 10 of them in the warehouse.
Doing, baby?
Oh, Justine's still around. All right.
No, I didn't win. Glenn won.
She hung it.
Oh, you want to call him?
Oh.
Oh, his number is in your old phone. Oh, you know what? I might have it right.
Dale, you're smarter than this, bro.
When I worked in the warehouse.
There you go. There you go.
They won playing my birthday.
I don't even know what I'd do with all that money.
I know what you'd do with all that money. Hey, Pam, let's buy expensive bathrobes and hug.
No, I'd probably buy a big piece of... I'd either bike to my job at the kayak shop, or I'd kayak to my job at the bike shop.
And then on the weekends, would you hacky sack back to reality and spend time with your wife and kids? And then my
Look at
handsome
his
husband
face.
Which ideally would be me.
would bring you a flavored coffee.
Stop. I'm a barista in your fantasy?
Well, in your fantasy, we're Stephen King characters.
I don't know about Stephen.
Guys, if I have to ask you to get back to work one more time, I'm gonna change my tone.
Sit down here like Mr. T.
And this will get seriously annoying. Do we have new guys? Or
No.
what? Are they on their way over?
I haven't hired anyone.
What? No warehouse guys? I have an important order that has to go out by 5. I emailed you about it.
Some volunteers for warehouse duty. That's it.
As long as you guys don't need me up here.
I think we'll be fine.
I mean, as the strongest person in this office, I guess they should.
Okay.
Where's Kevin? Hold on a second.
You are so not. Oh, God.
Ooh, we got a challenge here.
False.
And Kevin.
Good old Kevin. I will not do a good job.
Oh, thank you. Sure. Wait,
Hey,
wait,
she's back
what's
at
this?
the desk.
Oh,
Fucking
come
Angela.
on. You really think I'm gonna have a 14-pound baby?
Did you go out celebrating with the guys last night?
Couldn't do it,
Decided
man.
to just stay home, eat a bunch of tacos in my basement.
You do have a fantastic basement.
I did.
Excuse me?
Now it smells like tacos. Taco air is heavy. Settles at the lowest point.
Yeah, I would be checked out too, bro. Barely missed a chance to win the lottery.
Okay, 300 boxes of 20-pound white. That's 75 boxes per person, so that's not so bad.
300 boxes for me, 0 for you chumps.
Are you certified for this? Oh.
Yep.
Just acts like nothing happened. Just like, all right, we're gonna do this by hand.
Welcome, everybody. How do we usually kick these things off?
You mean, what did we do the last time the warehouse won the lottery?
Your old crew won the lottery? Does anyone have experience?
But on a boat. And Hide is investing in an energy drink for Asian homosexuals.
I remember Hide.
Grab a coffee
An
or if there's
energy
any
drink
donuts
for
out,
your
you can
sexual
split one.
orientation. Damn.
Do you want to talk about this not winning the lottery thing?
I don't.
You sure? Because you keep talking about it.
Let's find some warehouse workers.
Good, great. Then can you say things that aren't like a huge bummer to everybody?
Okay.
We need you, okay?
I like them together. They're cool.
Grunting is scientifically proven to add more power. Ask any female tennis player. Or her husband.
I think that's true for your tolerance for pain. Like if you like
All right, thank
say
you
like
for
fuck or
coming
anything,
back.
increase
Now
your
we're gonna
ability
ask
to
you
deal with
questions,
pain.
Gerald. You-
Think about this carefully. There's better lives than this one.
Oh boy.
I've never been.
Nice. Right back where I like you.
What?
Can you make 10 copies of this for me?
No, buying lottery tickets online.
Everyone wants to be rich, but nobody wants to work for it.
This dude's so fucking
Paying a
condescending in
10:30
everything he
It's
says.
a joke. No, not joking. This
He
is
does
real.
not know what he's doing.
Painfully real. What is happening right now? Okay.
Right, we should be able to find a more efficient way of moving boxes than Madge or Hide.
Not that they're not smart people.
Theirs is more of a physical intelligence,
I'd go with that.
like baboons or elephants.
Wow.
We move stuff and
Kevin.
it was fun.
Doesn't apply.
You need to drop it, okay? They hate it.
I like this, Aaron.
Because they all left.
What do you mean they left?
The stuff that you said certainly didn't help.
Then I think you should fire me.
What are you talking about?
Put me out of my misery.
Ford, you gotta work, man. Come on.
I don't want to be here anymore. Fire me.
He's going through it right now.
So Gerald says to me, fire me. But what he really means is, I'm gonna say something really weird, try and figure out what it means. What I really mean is, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm gonna go ahead and hire some people for the warehouse and hope that you eventually start feeling better. I really hope that's what he and I mean. Come on, Oscar. Who's the most jacked guy in all of Scranton? Like your wildest fantasy guy?
Bulk or definition? Bruce Kenwood. He hangs out at Planet Fitness.
Are those just show muscles, or is he really strong?
Oh, he's plenty strong. But Dean got fixated on his calves, and his triceps went to hell.
So, I've been thinking,
Holy shit.
after plenty of bicycling for you. I think that's where they do the Tour de France.
It is my fantasy. It's Maine, and you love it.
Because I'm never going to act like that, even in your fantasy.
Nope. You're doing a great job of it in my fantasy right now.
Studying America's diminishing blue-collar workforce?
North America. And diminishing's a little reductive, but sure, that's the headline version.
I want to get him out of here.
Great.
Also, FYI, I don't technically have a hearing problem, but sometimes when there's a lot of noises, again, it's not that I can't hear, because that's false, I can.
Duly noted. You. Coolest tank top I have ever seen.
Leave them for like 2 seconds, bro. This is what they come up with.
The dumbest idea.
It's not the greatest one
But the fact remains, we got to move these boxes.
We're ready to give this.
Yep.
Is he okay? He'll be fine.
He's a big man. Might want to double check.
Why? Because you didn't win the lottery? How am I supposed to make you happy?
You want to make me happy? Huh?
Yeah.
Give me your job.
What?
I'll do it better than you. The job was mine, Andy. Everyone said it was mine. Make me manager or fire me.
I'm not gonna give you my job. It's my job. I earned it. History of being short with people, and you hired Glenn, your buddy, to replace you in the warehouse. He was underqualified. They saw that.
You should probably know, I technically don't have a hearing problem. It's just when there's a lot of noises.
This guy.
Please.
Not the best moment.
Thank you. You were gonna take classes under D'Angelo. What happened to that?
He died.
He didn't die. His brain died. And my brain is still very much alive.
I didn't have time because of my daughter.
Oh, but you had time for a softball clinic. And Mediterranean cooking. Joe saw something in you. She loved you. She gave you a shot, and then you stopped pushing.
He didn't do well in the interview.
She noticed.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay. Don't fire me. My future is not going to be determined by 7 little white lotto balls. It's going to be determined by 2 big black balls. I control my destiny.
That makes sense. Okay, good. All right.
Holy shit.
Is that grease on my floor?
Your floor?
I can see why you're angry. You're coming into this cold.
Jim, tell them what it's called.
Senor Lodenstein. That's
Hey, nice. Senor Lodenstein.
Jim, tell us why it's called Senor Lodenstein.
Porque es muy rápido.
Okay. It's been a real busy day.
Uno, dos, tres.
Oh, shit.
I already won the lottery. I was born in the U.S. of A, baby. And as backup, I have a Swiss passport.
True crime podcast, The Flenderson Files. Dum bum bum. Flenderson Files.
Just a subway stop away are the best museums in the world.
And I can fish right from the window of Pam's pottery studio. And we can chat anytime we want. Too bad the schools are terrible, but what are you gonna do about that?
What are you gonna do?
All right, Senor Lodenstein is lit porque es muy rápido. Fun episode here. An unlikely crew that kind of got put together down in the warehouse. Aaron, Kevin, Dwight, and Jim. Trying to solve the problem of the eternally absentee warehouse crew. And definitely a change of pace this episode. We haven't seen a character that's been really down like this for a while. Yeah, Daryl is really struggling not being a part of the Lotto crew, and with the fact that it's his birthday. Man, that's really gotta suck. I could not imagine like if I was that close to something like that. I would fucking be down as well and checked out. So I think we all can understand him with that, but you know, Andy, you know, was floundering a little bit when it came to trying to put things together while Daryl was out, but you know, he did call Daryl out, you know. I think it was the search committee finale, season 7, or maybe an episode before that, whenever Daryl kind of had his shot, and it is like he was next in line in a way. He was, I don't know. I would like to think it seemed like he was qualified, but he just didn't really prepare. And he acted like he had it in the bag, and he was just kind of strutting his stuff, thinking he, you know, was a shoo-in. And no, man, if you're there, like, things aren't always going to be given to you with shit like that. And I didn't know that whole stuff about Glenn as well. Maybe they might have mentioned it offhand. I don't know if Glenn was Roy's replacement. Oh, that was way too far back. Maybe, I think it was when Daryl got promoted up to the office. Glenn was Daryl's replacement down there. I think that's what they said this episode. But yeah, like, you know, if he's a good friend of his and he's underqualified, and you throw him in a spot like that, you know, your higher ups will notice shit like that. And at least if you're in a good spot, I would, you know, like, if you're in a good place, like with good leadership, they will notice whenever, you know, you're, you know, putting in more work, or if you're, you know, I don't know, cutting corners, you're letting people off, shit like that. Shout out to all my people out here. If any of y'all are working and you're not getting recognized, if you're putting in a lot of work and shit like that, and, you know, you're never getting, you know, rewarded, you know what I mean? And or like even acknowledgement, like, you know, verbal acknowledgement or anything like that. If your leadership is never kind of giving you, you know, that shit you deserve, you know, it's definitely a good idea just to consider other things out there. You know, we all deserve the best when it comes to, you know, shit like that, and kind of getting recognized for the work that we put into all these fucking companies. My last job was actually the opposite of that. They were very good at recognizing and, you know, giving awards and shit like that. And, you know, anything you'd ask for, if you want to sit down, have a conversation and make a case, they'll fucking, you know, they'll be like, all right, you know, like, you're right, that we have seen this, that, and the other. And, you know, we'll give you kind of what you're looking for here. Or even if you're not sitting down with them, they'll kind of recognize you for your shit. So I like the warehouse stuff in this episode, probably more so than everything, but solid episode for Daryl, and I'm glad he's getting back to normal. Anyways, I'm gonna close this reaction out, guys. If you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when the next Office reactions are coming out. If you are interested in full-length reactions, if you have any scenes that were cut out of this episode on the YouTube side and you guys do want to be able to see some of those scenes, they are available on Patreon, links in the description. You can jump to the end of the series, most likely at the end of this point. By this point, we should be done with the series, and that's available on Patreon. También, a little Spanish for you. Speaking of Spanish, Oscar was hilarious this episode, and also if you let me know what that shirt said, if you're still watching at this point, please do. I think I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.
I wanna take you for a ride.